Putting the lens on Grenada, its people, and its possibilities. This is State of Affairs. Reporting this week, I am Abigail McIntyre. Employment reaches its peak as a hotel project in the south shifts gear for its 2017 opening. Take a look at the work done since the groundbreaking ceremony in 2015. A multi-million-dollar hotel project is about to get underway in the northern part of the island. Find out what this project is all about and the plans that are in store to transform the rural district. And work progresses on an important connecting bridge on the western side of the island. See what has been done by the Grenada government to fix an age-old problem. Annette Moore, Kevil Frederick, and myself all report from the Grenada heartland when we come back. Welcome back. A multi-million-dollar investment in a hotel project in the south is providing hundreds of jobs to the people of Grenada as it peaks in construction. Over 400 to be exact. The Silver Sands project is a beneficiary of the Citizenship by Investment program, and as I show you in this report, work is progressing aggressively as the company shoots for a 2017 opening. This week, State of Affairs takes you to the Silver Sands property in the community of Grand Anse, where construction is ongoing. In this State of Affairs feature, we give you the state of the Silver Sands project. This is what the Silver Sands project looked like a year ago. Nothing but dust, the open air, and a vision of building a world-class property that can compete with some of the biggest names across the globe. The Silver Sands Hotel project is a multi-million-dollar investment from Egyptian business mogul Najib Swariri, a beneficiary of the Citizenship by Investment program. Today, structures are emerging from the dust after a long delay in getting the subsoil condition perfect for a foundation.
And you can see the various structures that are now coming up and out of the ground, and some near complete in terms of their main structure. So what you will see in your view to the end over there is our accommodation blocks where our hotel rooms are. The actual structure is 100% complete, but finishes, M&E, electrical, all these issues are now going on. Finishes will start in a few months, so that's the sort of progress we have.
5 seafront villas are near completion. The hillside villas are under construction, as well as the prime feature of the property, its 100-meter pool.
We had our main client here, our owner here, maybe a month or so ago to see the progress. He was very impressed with the rate of progress, but also with the quality of work that the Grenadian worker is actually producing. And that's been, actually, I'll be honest with you, it was a surprise to him, a very pleasant surprise.
3 contractors are on site: Kurt Engineering, Creative Designs and Building Construction, and Quinn Company, all adding up to a total of 435 men currently employed with the project.
We always anticipated that based on the different things happening, we would peak at around probably 450, 500 workers on site at any one time. And I think right now we're heading to that peak because we have multiple things happening. We still have more things to be built to actually start in foundation. We have the main lobby, the main administration, the main restaurants, the beach restaurants, the spa. We have lots of things still to come. So I would say it will probably peak always at around 500. It may actually go up beyond that.
Projects like these not only provide much needed jobs for locals, but builds their capacity, further raising the bar in quality construction methods, skills that they have learned from the construction phase of the Sandals La Source project.
And this is an inspected, is a supervised job. You got to keep to the standard. So when you get some new guys, you got to really bring them up to the standard is expecting, and not just get it done. The person wants to get in, the money is running low. This is not that. You could build a wall here, it's not to the standard, and you got to knock it down. Nobody asks you things. So that's the difference between it. So
it's impressive. I mean, you drive past there and you see the buildings coming out of the ground. You see the swimming pool, which is just amazing. People are working. You know, I'm for one, being a former tourism minister, very excited about that project.
Quinn Company is responsible for the construction of what's called the Backer House. It includes staff quarters, kitchen, and a switchgear room, also referred to as the electrical room, that controls the entire property.
it involves staff quarters, locker room, engineering department, basically chief engineering maintenance area, and a kitchen section. That's basically what's inside it.
How many men do you have on the ground here?
On the top of my head, I would say about 30 men.
A major feature of the Silver Sands Hotel is its 100-meter or 328-foot long, 25-foot wide swimming pool. This feature can be found nowhere else in this part of the hemisphere. At completion, it will contain 250,000 gallons of water. Creative Designs Company is responsible for the construction of this aspect of the project.
Another interesting thing about this pool, it is an infinity edge, what we call a vanishing edge, all the way around the pool, which is going to take quite something to do. So when you arrive here, and that's another issue, this pool where we are standing now is basically our entrance lobby. So when you walk through, the very first thing you see as you come through the lobby to check in is this magnificent pool leading to Grand Anse Beach.
Because it is below sea level, we had to deal with the water, we had to deal with the sand and everything down below. So it has been something like you had to be pumping water 24 hours to get the job going.
It has taken so far 750 cubic yards of concrete to cast this pool. It's not finished yet. We still have outer walls to be done, which will take another 250 cubic yards of concrete. So at the end, over 1,000 cubic yards of concrete just for this pool. You can imagine what that translates to for the subcontractors who are supplying concrete. And just on that note, to date on the site, we have used over 6,500 cubic yards of concrete from our local concrete suppliers, let alone the block work that we've had. So there's a lot more to come. So it is filtering down through to all these different subcontractors.
As the project shifts gear towards a 2017 opening, there are a couple more construction works that will be undertaken.
What you will see is more structures going up. Like I said, the lobby, the admin, the back of house area, which is under construction right now, the main restaurant, we have a beach restaurant, and we have a spa. These things, and we have the other villas. So these things, structures will be coming up, but it's a rolling program. So within the next 3 months, all the M&E on our hotel rooms are undergoing. ACs are actually going in right now, and you'll get the finishing, and then towards the end, obviously, painting and all those other things will be happening.
It's clear that the Silver Sands Hotel project is well on its way to completion, providing much-needed jobs to hundreds of Grenadians during its peak season of construction. State of Affairs has been following the progress of the project since it broke ground in 2015 and will continue to do so until the ribbon cutting in 2017. For State of Affairs, I am Abigail McIntyre. These are the images from across Grenada. This is State of Affairs. More stories from the heartland after this.
Bon Dieu! And I'm put on fire!
What happened now?
Gas done.
You don't cook?
Only you got your studying. But when I pick up a gas by the shop,
But you know we don't have enough money to buy gas.
when we get money, we will pay.
Alright. I ain't get through.
Well, you want to get someone? Them children hungry, you know.
You're talking about them children hungry. What about me?
Mommy! Mommy! Daddy! Tasha Carrot coming! Yay!
Petrocaribe, energy for union, available at distributors and retailers across Grenada, Carriacou, and PT Martinique.
Millions are about to be pumped into a mega hotel project in the northern parish of St. Patrick. It's called the Levera Beach Resort Grenada, a high-end, top-notch development that will see the creation of jobs and a huge boost in the economy of not just the historic parish, but the country on a whole. Annette Moore was among many who witnessed the groundbreaking ceremony recently, where she got the scoop on this project and the views of many who are eagerly awaiting the start of construction.
The Levera area in St. Patrick, which boasts sweeping views of the eastern Caribbean Sea and southern Grenadine Islands, is home to the spectacular white sand Levera Beach and dramatic natural topography. Located on Grenada's northeast coast, it provides access to two private islands, Sandy Island and Sugarloaf Island. It was therefore Levera that attracted the attention of the investor brothers Robert Martin and Randy Overson, who were raised by a developer father from whom they learned the operations and value of the hospitality business.
We live in a very modern, hectic world, and I think every day people are looking for ways to reconnect with nature, especially the luxury market. They want green and space and privacy, and that's what Levera has to offer here.
Robert Martin, managing director of NTL Trust out of St. Lucia, says Levera was a natural choice for investment.
So I got a car and started driving around the island. Started on the south, worked up the Atlantic side, going up beach for beach. It was late in the afternoon, and I looked on a map, and it was a little bit too far for me to go to Levera. I go, but it looks like a good place to go. I drove up a potholed dirt road, walked out to a point, and looked out right before the sun came out. The sun went down. Spectacular colors and a sense of magic came over me. This is a very special place.
Levera Beach Resort Grenada's groundbreaking ceremony was held on Friday, November 4, 2016 at the development site in Levera, St. Patrick, where government officials, investors, community members, and other interested parties gathered to witness the event.
But with very little promotion, we have close to $7 million American dollars in the books. These $7 million has been over the last few months, and every single one of those dollars and every penny will be spent here in Grenada.
Martin's investment company, NTL Nevis Trust Limited, has been based on the island of Nevis since 1994, working almost exclusively with the citizenship by investment programs throughout the region.
Over these last 6 years, we have brought more than $120 million in equity investment to the region. And we hope to bring a very large percentage of the funds moving forward here to Grenada.
I'm looking at progress. Why St. Patrick's needed that project like years ago?
This project has a history of starting and stopping and starting and stopping, and so we understand the skepticism. I can tell you that we guarantee that it will continue to move forward from this point on.
Most of the time, everything St. George's, St. George's, St. George's. Now we are in St. Patrick's. You know, the most historical parish. We have a lot to offer in the north, and I know it will really boost the economy.
The Levera Beach Resort project is a 375-acre, multi-million-dollar Grenada citizenship by investment approved project. The first phase of development will include the construction of the Turtle Beach Resort, which will encompass an 80-unit boutique hotel, 40 hotel cottages, 20 casitas and villas, restaurants including 2 farm-to-table restaurants, meeting and conference rooms, multiple pools, a spa and organic orchard.
There are great farmers in this community, and that's why this project coming here at this time, and with the plans you have to involve the farming community to me is another major factor.
Well, it would increase my demand with produce, because if the hotel is on stream, the cottages and things on stream, that means I would sell my produce to the hotels and different things around.
We do a lot of citrus planting, we do a lot of other fruits. So the tourists coming here, they have an opportunity to pick a fruit from the tree into the mouth.
Construction of 14 of the 40 seaside cottages began in fall 2016 with Isla construction.
Because even when the project is going on, vendors will be able to come to accumulate, whatever money is. That's definitely going to help quite a lot of families.
But we have already started the project. We've had over 10 workers working for close to a year, cleaning the project. We have cut new roads. We are already cutting the foundation site pads for the first 14 cottages.
To date, that number is up to approximately 25 employees as the project progresses. The goal is to have the beach club and seaside cottages opened in the next 12 to 16 months. The boutique hotel will follow.
So when the time comes for more jobs, I will be employing at least 15 persons inside of here. But plus, this will be a plus for the Sulphur Spring. Once business come to that side of St. Patrick, it will bring business for River Sally Plains, Latas, Sotes, and Potrias Tivoli as well.
Hoping to break ground on that for Q2 or Q3 of 2017, and that would take us another 14 months to 20 months to complete the 80-room boutique hotel. And then after we build that out, we have a few other things moving. That would be phase 2 and then phase 3.
The one-bedroom cottages include amenities such as a 1,400 square foot indoor-outdoor living space with a 700 square foot interior, kitchenette, dining area, living room, optional private pool, an oversized bathroom, guest bathroom, and an outdoor shower, HD TV, and stereo. 2-bedroom hotel cottages are also available.
All of our cottages are going to have solar power. We have water reclamation. We have batteries with our solar, so we still have solar in the back. We will have an on-site biologist.
For too long, we have been battling with this issue of having to travel all the way to St. George's to find jobs. And it's not cost effective.
Now they'll be able to work right here at home, and that's more time they can spend with their families.
As the first phase is opened, there'll be over 100 people employed in this very place. And when the entire project is done, it will provide over 400 jobs to the island of Grenada.
As activities increase, the Bathway, Levera activities, with the locals enjoying the beauty of this place, will expand.
It shows that there will be upliftment in standard of living for people once they obtain jobs around here, and they could be able to take care of themselves and their family.
One of our investors owns multiple marinas throughout the Caribbean, and he is very interested looking at that. So having Levera and having whatever goes on in Satours, hopefully a marina, will complement each other and really bring a lot of jobs and a lot of interest to the north side of the island.
I believe we are on the road to sustainable development in St. Patrick's.
We value your presence here. This government will continue to provide all the support it can in ensuring that we get more and more of this development in our country.
We likewise commit to work with you, the government of Grenada, in making this project a very special portion of the island.
A serious investment in the north of the island, stimulating business opportunities and providing employment. This is what true investment is expected to achieve. For State of Affairs, I'm Annette Moore.
This is the Grenadian reality. This is our current state of affairs.
Your hard-working government, Mr. Speaker, is delivering. 33 months ago, a great cloud of hopelessness hung over this nation. That cloud, Mr. Speaker, is gone and will never return. Today, Mr. Speaker, the bright rays of hope are all in view. Your hard-working government, Mr. Speaker, is delivering.
In September 2015, a major bridge connecting communities in the town of Gouyave collapsed after existing in the area for almost half a century. The feeble structure, known as the Hubble Bridge, is an important landmark for the community and the town on a whole. An intervention by the Grenada government, with help from the World Bank, is seeing the restoration of this bridge, and work is currently ongoing. Kevin Frederick gives us an update on the work done thus far.
This is the current site of the new Hubble Bridge, where the once historic landmark stood in Gouyave St. John before it had collapsed on the evening of Monday, 21st September 2015. The day after the Hubble Bridge in Gouyave collapsed, the area was declared a disaster. Alvin Dabrio, parliamentary representative for St. John, was on the scene with engineers from the Ministry of Works and private contractors to assess the situation for a quick response. Within a short period, boots were on the ground. Construction began on a temporary walkover while the foundation was laid for the construction of the new bridge. Here is a flashback to September 2015 and the weeks that followed in the aftermath of the disaster.
Monday in Cabinet, it was approved or confirmed the contract for the building of the two bridges, the Hubble Bridge here and the Lance Bridge, and it was awarded to a Chinese company. And as you know, it's a World Bank project, so it's open to everybody around the world, and they would have the final no objection as to who gets it.
We had to force a shutter system in place in that, but it was mainly sponsored by community members, parents, some of the teachers, and also the minister. But it was a real task in that students would come late to classes. Teachers had to make sure that all the students was assembled in one area.
Our classmates got to class late. It was a long distance for us to walk when the bridge wasn't there.
Basically two weekends, right? We started one weekend and we finished on the next weekend. We went into the night though.
It's an easy way to get across now than to have to go down in the river and cross. Because me for myself, I fall in the river too, you know.
Now fast forward to November 2016. The EC 1.1 million Government of Grenada World Bank Finance Bridge is about 90% completed, and the Chinese national who is overseeing the construction said it's wider and much stronger.
My company name is China. That's Qingdao Fuheyang.
And how long you have been building the bridge?
Here?
Yeah.
We work here for 6 months and 7 months.
Okay. Yeah. But the bridge seems to be much stronger. Are you happy?
Yeah, very strong.
Very strong.
Yeah, very strong.
When do you think you will finish?
Next November? Yeah, November.
Ending of November. The sidewalk?
Yeah.
And the bridge, how wide is the bridge?
8 meters.
8 meters?
Yeah. Here is for 8 meters.
Okay.
Here is for 20 meters.
20 meters long and 8
yeah.
meters wide?
Yeah, yeah.
The construction of the bridge has created employment for a number of people. State of Affairs had a quick chat with one of the workers.
My name is Chester Arnold.
Chester Arnold from where?
University St. Max. Well, I'm very happy to be working on this project here with the Chinese because we always are work, you know, here and there.
You think they're working good and fast and so on?
Yes, they're working very good and very fast because you have to take 7 months and we take less. And still we have to go and do the next one on the bottom.
That's the Lance Bridge?
Yeah.
How many people from like locals are employed here?
Around 15.
Around 15?
Yeah.
How strong do you think the bridge is?
Well, the bridge is very strong, and the other day when you come and watch it and you see the white thing in it for the beam, first time I see that. That's very strong.
Okay.
Yeah, as you see for yourself. Very strong, okay?
Already, construction of the new bridge has placed the spotlight on the St. John MP, who has been making good on much of his promises.
So I feel very gratified to see that, because I know the inconvenience the people were going through when the bridge fell. And even before it fell, it was in bad shape, so vehicles could not pass across. But then when it fell, even pedestrians couldn't cross. So it was very inconvenient. So today is a very happy day for me to see that in such a short space of time, at least we could be walking across it today. So I'm very happy.
However, the MP was not the only one happy with the progress of the new bridge. Many in Gouyave, including school children and at least one teacher and the bus driver, street cleaner that we spoke with, were elated. You see they're doing a new bridge here today. Are you happy about that?
Yes.
Do you think the bridge will be much safer for children like you to walk on in the future, to go to school and to go home?
Yes, because the new bridge is more stronger. And the old one, because the old one was more longer and it's rotten and it had been up.
Okay.
So I think this one will be more stronger.
What's your name?
Renato James.
And what school do you attend to?
St. Peter's Roman Catholic.
Okay, how happy are you to see the new bridge being constructed now? Are you very happy?
Yes, sir.
And where do you pass?
And
the walkway?
Yes, sir.
So are you excited about getting the new bridge?
Yes, sir.
Okay, good.
Well, it's a pleasure, I would say, and it's a great effort by the persons who have the work going on. And I mean, we are all excited to go across the bridge. You know, everybody wants the bridge back, although we get accustomed to going across the new one, which is the what they call a footpath. But everybody's excited, and we're glad to see that the work being done, and we want to praise the persons for who is in charge of getting things done. And we see things going as quick as possible, so we're very excited about it.
And do you think that will be much more safer for the children?
Yes, but I see they did some addition. They did, I see like there's way for railing, so I think it's very good. It's very good. So it's good to see that we adding and now we subtracting.
Alright, thanks.
So we're heading somewhere.
How do you feel as the bridge is being constructed now, and very soon more traffic will be passing there on it?
I'm feeling very happy to see that they are good way in it.
The project is ahead of schedule because they're finishing at the ending of November. The Chinese just indicated that the project is ahead of schedule, and they're moving towards doing the land bridge afterwards. What do you think about that? It's good,
well, that's very good now, and I like that.
So people getting a gift in time for Christmas?
Yeah, that's a nice Christmas gift.
There were challenges, but progress on the Hubble Bridge in Gouyave was fast. Dabro said to hasten the pace, he kept knocking on the door.
I know that I had pushed quite a bit. I know the Minister of Works and the Prime Minister probably find I disturbed them too much, because I was always on the case talking to them that we need the two bridges in Gouyave repaired. So I'm very happy that it has, as you say, it has happened in record time, because even the construction is in record time. So I'm really happy that I've been able to see at least one of more than one of my promises fulfilled.
Immediately after the disaster, Dabrio pulled together a team of engineers to assess the scope of work, the possibility of a newer, wider and stronger bridge, and how best the immediate and possible future challenges would be minimized. During the recent visit to the once disaster area, he thanked all those who contributed to the rebuilding effort thus far.
But I alone cannot take the credit, because this wouldn't happen with me alone. It's a lot of other people that came to make it happen. I want to say thanks to all of them, and I hope that, as you say, it could be a trend set so that we could see things happening a lot faster in the future.
One thing for sure, the bridge is attracting much attention, but plans are already underway for the construction of the Lance Bridge in the town of Gouyave, and the St. John MP says getting the Hubble Bridge back on track quickly was a strategic move.
The contract is given to the same people that build this bridge. So once this is completed, they would be going to start there. Right now, preliminary work is being done so that it would be started easily. And we also have, if you look at the temporary bridge that we have, this would have to be moved over for the pedestrian traffic. And once this is in place, and we have a few upgrades to do for the bypass of the traffic, then the construction would start. making it wider and everything is to take up the traffic that would be using here when the Lands Bridge is being constructed. So that was all had to be taken into account.
While construction on the Lands Bridge is set to start soon, children in Gouyave are already celebrating the return of the new Hubble Bridge.
Yeah, we get back Hubble Bridge!
From all indications, the project is on schedule and the Keith Mitchell government is dead set on delivering this new and much more stronger bridge just in time for Christmas. Reporting from Hubble Bridge in Gouyave St. John, I am Kevin Frederick.
And that's our picture this week from the home front. That's the current state of affairs. As we speak, our reporters and producers are gathering more stories from across Grenada as we prepare to tell them. I am Abigail McIntyre.